Greetings, all you game masters, all your masters of Frank Master here. Welcome to a Let's Play I was trying to do last year, but unfortunately, due to some circumstances, i.e. Sonic 3 coming out, this didn't become a reality. But the wait's over. The long wait has finally been over. I can finally play Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. If ever in my Ocarina of Time Let's Play, I mentioned that this game is also one of my favorite games of all time. And the thing about this game and my relationship with it, because I might as well go into it right now, because once we get to the thick of it, I'm not gonna have much time to explain some of my personal things with Majora's Mask. But my personal, I had a 3DS version to start out with, and when I first played it, I'll admit, I didn't quite get it. Like, I just couldn't understand why maybe people would like this game. And it seems like I look on the internet, I'm not the only one with this kind of feeling with, where after your first playthrough, you're just not really getting it because you don't understand exactly what needs to be done in order to finish this game. Because, jump ahead a bit here, I think this is a game that kind of became the precursor of Pikmin later on, but given its whole 3-day cycle, given how like everything resets after every 3 days, it can feel like it just not a lot of progress is being made, and we're just constantly going through a cycle, hoping something else changes. And I get it. And trust me, I do get it because I couldn't understand it at first. It was annoying. It was annoying. I just couldn't really get the grasp of it. But after my second playthrough, and once I get a grasp of how Majora's Mask really worked at a fundamental level, and trust me, it's not easy. It's not really easy to do. That's why when it comes to this game, I find it hard to recommend as your first Zelda game, because if you don't understand how it works on the fundamental level, you're not gonna have a good time in this game. But once you do, then you begin to understand some of the beautiful things about Majora's Mask. Because I think this is one of the best artistically driven Zelda games of all time. And you're going to see very shortly why that's the case. But yeah, the reason why it came one of my favorite games of all time because of how much... Because not only because it's a great piece of art, but also it's because of how the game is structured and how I managed to work around it. Of course, I'll show you that as the game begins. So I think enough talking around. Let's finally get into this game. So you have Stu and Elk North. I think one of these people need to go. Or, sorry, Aika North. Yeah, who cares? And yes, this will be a 100% playthrough. I'll be showing off almost everything to get. Nope, press on button. Press the round button. Whoopsie. Alright, let's just go with the simple name. Let's go with, let's do Classic Frankel. Why need to reinvent the wheel? Alright. But yeah, this is going to be a long playthrough. Expected to be. I'm not going to give out the 1 hour parts like I did Mario Party. The only reason I did that because the way Mario Party worked. Oh, for fuck's sake, shut up. Shut up. I don't care. Jeez. In Land of Hyrule, there echoes of... Oh, well, okay, I can't say that anymore. A boy who, after battling evil and saving Hyrule, crept away from the land that had made him a legend. Done with the battles he once waged across time, he embarked on a journey. A secret and personal journey. A journey in search of a beloved and valuable friend. And yes, in case you're wondering, this does take place right after Ocarina of Time. A friend with whom he parted ways when he finally fulfilled his heroic destiny took his among legends. But yeah, this is where the Ocarina of Time timeline starts splitting. There are 3 different timelines you go down to. This is the one where Link returns back as a boy. And he's on his search for a friend, which everyone assumes to be Navi. I mean, he doesn't really outright say it, but I'm pretty sure it's just Navi. I don't know why you want to find her. After all, since I told her to shut up last Let's Play. But I was saying, don't expect the hour-long parts like Mario Party, because Mario Party, the way that game is set up, and the fact that I have to say how long the first one took, I realized, okay, maybe I just don't really want to have people just wait agonizing for next part 2, whatever. That was the reason why I started that Mario Party 1, because I only had so much time to record Chloe, and I want to make sure I had parts for the weeks. Oh, yeah. Alright. There he is, Majora. What's that? A guy named Ganondorf? Haven't seen that since Zelda 2. You two fairies are great. I wonder if he has anything good on him. Huh? This guy? Well, that shouldn't be a problem. I mean, he's kind of just dead there. Maybe MatPat's right. Maybe Link is dead. Can't believe he's retired now. I mean, how much time flies, huh? Ooh, what a pretty ocarina. Hey, Skull Kid, let me touch it. I want to see. Yeah, it's a skull. Yeah, in case you can believe it is a Skull Kid from the game. You can't tell. What will you do if you dropped it and broke it? No way, you can't touch it. But sis, why can't I try it out, too? Oh, it's so funny, isn't it? Okay, speaking of time flying... I mean, I'm not sure how much time flew between Ocarina of Time and this one, but... Oh, that don't belong to you. Fucking horse! Also, I don't know how Link gets Epona in this game. But hey, you know... I mean, granted, a lot of this is, you can look as a kind of reskin Ocarina of Time, given the fact that this game does usually reuse a lot of assets from Ocarina of Time, but it is what it is. I don't mind completely, because back then with 3D games being the way they were made, I can understand why you reuse graphics. And Link is dead. Or is he? Or should I say Frankel is dead? Alright. But similar to Ocarina of Time, not much really changes here. You got Disease Arrogant like usual. You can swing your sword around. I'm not gonna waste so much time. Let's just keep moving. Let's just keep moving. You can roll like you used to, jump, all that good stuff. Anything you can do in Ocarina of Time, you can do here, essentially. Just minus the whole adult stuff, because you're not an adult, obviously. But let's say that, yeah, not a whole lot's really changed in terms of how Link controls. Whee! Free falling! Ah, yes. And now it's time to go through what Mario went through in the live action movie. No, I am not, no, I am not kidding. Well, actually, not exactly the same thing. You know what I mean. Alright, that's kind of a horrifying image. Oh, it's so funny, is it? What's with that stupid horse of yours? It doesn't listen to a word that's said to it. Sounds like a swallowed animal. There's no point in riding a thing like that, so I did you a favor and got rid of it. I'll fucking kill it. How dare you? Boo-hoo. Why the sad face? I just thought I had a little fun with you. Oh, come on. Come now. Do you really think you can beat me? Oh, I can't really... Oh, okay, wow. Well, it's time we are ourselves a horrible 3-day nightmare. And when I mean a horrible 3-day nightmare, I mean it. Just take a look at us. Ay. Oh no! We're getting attacked by the leaf gain. I'm not sure if it's like an actual drug leaf or whatever. We'll just leave it at that. Alright. This is why I don't do drugs, kids. Otherwise you get attacked by him. Ah. It's actually cool imagery. Oh no! Now you're just wood. Nah, that's a good look for you. You'll stay here looking that way forever. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Yeah, but unfortunately you'll leave us with sis! With her. Ah, yes, another fairy probably won't tell me to stop listening. Whoa, Skull Kid, wait for me. I'm still here. Tao, you can't leave without me. That's the fairies are Tattletale. Of course they are. You! If it wasn't dealing with you, I wouldn't have gotten separated from my brother. Now just sit there, Deku Boy. Do something. Why are you looking at me like that? What, is there something stuck in my face? Will you stop staring? Just do open the door for me? Please, come on, help us. Little girl is asking you, so hurry up. Oh, Tao, I wonder if that child will be alright on his own. Things do fill up. But okay, now we are a Deku Scrub. Well, that take long. And well, we can do almost similarly. We control almost similarly the way we could. But obviously, have a sword on our disposal, so we can't do much of that, unfortunately. But unfortunately, much else we're going to do outside of. Oh, it's a flower. Hey, wait for me! Don't leave me behind. So that stuff back there. I apologize. So take me with you. You want to know how that's about that skull you just ran off, right? Well, I'm just so happy to have an idea where you might be going. Come with you and I'll help you out. Deal? Please? Good, so it's settled. Now then, I'll be your partner, or at least until we catch that skull kid. My name's Tattle, so it's nice to meet you, or whatever. Now we got all this straightened out, can we stop messing around and get moving? I have everything out. Press up and tell to you. Hopefully, we'll be managed to get to buy it without my help until then. Trust me, I don't really need your help. like the things I do. Alright, but one thing you can do as a Deku Scrub, as you see these flower patches here, you can launch into them and start flying, as such. It'll probably only be a mechanic for a couple puzzles later on, such as this one, but... And you also get limited flight, depending on the flower, because sometimes you can encounter an orange flower, which sends you higher, makes you fly longer, but that's not too late later in the game, so we're not going to worry about that just yet. But am I gonna fucking make it? Okay. Hey, just a back. Yeah, it's probably things just pretty much rubies. No, this is a Deku Nuts. Oh, sorry, returning from last game. Like always, it acts as a flashbang, but since you're also a Deku Scrub, you can also act as like you're a bomber trying a carpet bomb, I guess, if without about the better way of describing it. As in approach a flyby, you can just drop it and just friggin' ruin somebody's day. It's kind of useful. Not entirely though. Ooh, can I make it? Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Well, like last game, Z-Targeting's back. I mean, they kind of had to do it anyway. And get used to it being there for much the entire rest of that 3D series, so... Alright, let's get here. It's strange, but the way you look right now looks sort of like this tree. Well, that's racist. It looks all dark and gloomy, almost like you could start crying in a second now. How sad. That's racist, Tattle. I look nothing like this tree. Well, because we're both thinking, what do you think would look the same? Oh, hey, look, it's the Forest Temple. Woo! Alright. Ah, yes, the Song of Healing. One of the many new song tracks brings in this game, and it truly is a beautiful tune. Such a beautiful tune. Alright. Time to stand up here, but first, you met with a terrible fate, haven't you? That mask scale salesman, I remember you. From that one task I did back on Great Time. Oh, the Happy Mask. I own the Happy Mask shop. I travel far and wide in search of a mask. Through my troubles, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am at a loss, and now I found you. Now don't think me rude, but I haven't been following you. How'd you pass the tree section and the flower section then? For I know of a way to return you to your former self. If you can get back that precious item that was stolen from you, I'll return you to normal. In exchange, all I ask is that you also get back my precious mask that the imp stole from me. What? Is it not a simple task? Why, too simple like you. It should be by no means be... Someone like you, it should by no means be a difficult task. Except, the one thing is I'm a very busy fellow. I must leave the place in 3 days. How grateful I would be if you could bring it back to me before my time here is up. But yes, you'll see you are young and have tremendous courage. I'm sure you'll find it right away. Well then, I'm counting on you. Alright, well he's counting us, so I guess that's be our first task then. And welcome to the Field of Terma, dawn of the first day. Yep, only 72 hours remaining, which means for us, only 54 minutes remaining in this day cycle. That's right, only a mere 54 minutes, so we gotta act fast. Oh, sorry. He gives me the creeps, that mask salesman was that. That mask salesman was the... Sorry, just thinking about it out loud. But 3 days, even if we never sleep, that was at least sleeps with measly 72 hours. Talk about demanding. Well, I understand there, we gotta see the Great Fairy. Look, you want to find the Skull Kid, don't you? The Great Fairy will know what he's up to, so he watches over everything. Between you and me, the Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy. If you go try the North Gate, you'll find the Great Fairy there. Alright, but I wonder why he wants to leave. It could be only mystery in... Hold on, I'll move back a little bit more. If you look up here, look up as such, look at that as the angriest moon I have ever seen. So, in case you haven't played Majora's Mask before, or have not understand a single thing about Majora's Mask, the whole object of the game is that there's the moon that Majora is controlling. I'm going off assumptions here. Is pretty much gonna fall down to the Earth in about 3 days. Meaning, if I can create this fairy, thank you. You only have 72 hours, or in any game time, 54 minutes actually, to do everything in 3 day cycles. Now, it means 54 minutes doesn't sound like a lot now, does it? That's because it really isn't. So you have to act quickly. Well, I need a sword for that. I need a sword for that, sorry. So in order to get things done quickly, you need to haul ass to areas as soon as possible. So the first objective for us is to get the Great Fairy reconfigured. Unfortunately, if you ever go to the Fairy Fountain, you will realize she's not reconfigured, which means you gotta find the Stray Fairy out somewhere. Within the 3 day cycle, she gotta spawn in. The Great Fairy can spawn in 3 locations. And the first day, it spawns in the lake, the little river area in the back behind the Curiosity Shop. The second day, I believe she spawns in the other side of the town, where she's kind of high up in the air we need the flower to get. And I don't remember exactly where she is in the third day, but I gotta talk to her. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I thought the Masked Child was helping me, and I grew gray or careless. All I can offer you is this. I shall grant you magic power as a sign of my gratitude. Please accept it. Yeah, but I think there's only one Stray Fairy for us to find. Once you find it, we can just hand back to her in the north of the Clock Town and get ourselves magic. Which also supposed to give us magic spit. Our first real upgrade. You've been granted magic power. Yep. So what it means for us means we can shoot, as the test is applying, we can now shoot bubbles. We have the power of spit. You must not underestimate the child's power, kind one. If you ever return to your former shape, come to me. I shall give you any more help. Remember that too. Remember that, because that's important for us to get one of the upgrades. Because let's talk about what we need to get here. So in terms of how things are working, I'm just going to jump over real quick. There's only going to be 4 temples in the game for us. Meaning there's only 4 heart containers for us to grab. So not only do we have to worry about all of the select items, but for heart pieces, we need to get a grand total of 52, the most in any Zelda game. Not only that, but also a bunch of masks for us to collect as well. So, I mean, that's something we're not going to worry about quite yet, because honestly, there's not much we can do as a Deku Scrub. And of course, if you try to leave town, he's got to say, hey, no, a fucking sword. Wait a minute, Deku Scrub, how do you some errands in the mountains? It is dangerous outside from the town walls, so I can't allow a child like you to go out alone. Until you're old enough to carry a weapon, you cannot pass through here without being occupied by an adult. So as Deku Scrub, we can't really escape town, and like I said, there's only so much we can do as a Deku Scrub. So let's do some. So while we're waiting for the time cycle to go by, let's go do some stuff. Welcome to our first, what I call 3-day mini games. Mini games that happen within 3 days, pretty much. I mean, if the name wasn't. Oh, I don't have money. Hold on, I don't have fucking money. Hold on, give me a second. I don't need fucking money. I don't have any money. I need 10 rubies. Thankfully, we go over here. Hi, hello, Tingle. Your first appearance. I'll worry about you in a second. Give me 1 good minute. I see 1 more ruby. But remember these bushes for later. They'll become very important. For two different things for me, really. One that should be pretty soon this cycle. Yeah, this is very much where the whole gimmick of how Majora's Mask fundamentally works. You only have 3 days to do everything. And so, this is how you begin learning how to properly manage what you do per cycle. Because honestly, you can't do everything per cycle. It's almost next to impossible to do it. First things first for us to do is this minigame. And just to make sure I don't have to constantly come back and constantly, you know, freaking if I don't constantly do this game over and over again, just do this. Let's just save it. So the whole goal of this minigame here for us is we need to go to platform and get rubies. This happens every 3 days, and it changes every 3 days. The first one's pretty easy, nothing really else to worry about. He's got to fly to the things, damn it! I saw it coming a mile away. Alright. You also gotta be careful where you launch too, because if you do launch at this peak, you're just gonna land right back on the platform. Like, as such. Don't worry about the time limit, though. If you launch, you do a moderate pace, you should always get done in time. So that's not gonna be a huge issue. Just just don't take too much time, I guess. I mean, obviously that's kind of just the main goal of Majora's Mask in general. Just don't take too much time doing one thing, or do. I mean, you can probably play the game where in one cycle you can just do one thing and do another thing as well. If once one of your feet wet, that's a perfectly viable way to play the game as well. It's gonna take you a long time, but that's how I did. That's what I did my second playthrough to get used to how this game works. So if that's what you need to do, then go for it. I mean, great, because I play this game so many times that I understand when I can do when and what, where, and why. So I was going to do two dungeons per playthrough. And with that, we get ourselves a ruby. Beautiful. Alright, so name is Frankel. Yes, indeed it is. I believe that's all we're going to have the time for today. So I'm going to go ahead and pause right here. Thank you all for watching. Be your master, the Frank Master. Continue master this game out of the next part. So I'll see you guys then.